Hey viewers, welcome to my channel Movie Reveal. Today which movie we reveal that is The Addams Family 2. But before you start the movie, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification so that our video can reach you first and we can be encouraged. And one thing, it is not necessary but you should like or dislike the video while watching. So let's start the video. The movie starts at the science fair where Wednesday is seen. She is showing her experiment to everyone. Her Addams family is soon arrived there. What was her experiment now? It was this, that is extract the DNA from an octopus, and she injected her uncle with this. She wanted to prove if the DNA of the human being is mixed with the animals or they get the power of animal like them, then they can become stronger. All other kids also started their experiment, and a scientist judge also comes there who had reached there by holography technique. He declares all kids are the winner of today, but Wednesday does not like it at all because she has put all her effort for her project. Scientist is also aware that Wednesday project was best. Then he says to her secretly, if you want to do your task with me, then you can do it. I have keenly liked your experiment. Now scientist and Wednesday begins to walk away together. Wednesday check her brother's project. It is a volcano from which volcano is erupted and the entire auditorium catches the fire. Scientist is very disappointed to see it, and he says to Wednesday, you are so talented girl who takes birth in such a family. You surely need my assistance. Look, one day you will be able to perform better. Now sight of Addams family is shown from here. They are taking their dinner at the dining table, but the kids don't join them there, so Wednesday's father feels ill. He thinks as my kids and I perhaps are not spending time with one another nicely. As a result, the distance have increased among them, so they decide what is there not arranged a trip of vacation, and the family time is spent together. Consequently, the kids will again be able to attend. Now they plan their holidays, then they are going to leave. Then a blue car come to them and tell, your daughter Wednesday is not actually your daughter. I meet a man who is claiming that Wednesday is his daughter. When she took birth, then she was exchanged with your kids. He wants to bring her back. Now Wednesday's parents think as she has dramatized the situation because she is not willing to accompany you to the vacation trip. They move ahead while ignoring this told story. Now their trip journey has started. There are also their kids as Wednesday and her brother with that couple. That couple assure their children, we will enjoy a lot and we will remove the space among us. On the other side, it is seen the lawyer is also chasing them with one of his men. His accompanied man is looking very dangerous and powerful. Then it is observed that some changes being to happen in Wednesday's uncle. He suddenly turns his car the direction of waterfall. He tells all of them, I don't know that I was wanting it by heart, that I may go toward the water. Then all says it's okay. Now they are going to enjoy here. Wednesday's father brings a barrel so they may float on the water, getting in it. But it is also seen that lawyer and his assistant are also driving there after them. So they immediately jumps into the water and they begin to move forward. Now they are sitting together at night. Then Wednesday's uncle begins to tell the story of her. Do you know, Wednesday, I have shown my affection on you from your childhood. I had visited to the hospital at that day when you took birth, but all babies started crying, glimpsing me. I began to throw you in air with love while lifting all of you in the same way as magician or a clown throws the ball in the air. But someone appeared there and I quickly kept all of you in your perambulators, and I myself come from that place. When Mr. and Mrs. Adam hear it, it means the parents of Wednesday and her brother, they are left astonished and they go outside to talk now. Is there no any truth? Whatever lawyer is saying is truthful. What will we do if Wednesday does not prove our genetic daughter? Then Mr. Adams says, she is our daughter. No matter what happens, I cannot let anyone to take her away from me. Now all this conversation is also being heard by Wednesday that she was hearing while hanging at a side. She is very dejected. Then it is observed that Mr. Adams' cousin has come there, who has come here to advise Wednesday. I was also very unique from my family, and I used to think either they have adopted me or there is an other story. I understood as I grew up that I am the part of my family. Look, all things today that we are one. I am very excited. I am at the peak of success. You will also have to expel all thoughts from your mind. You will have to move ahead. But Wednesday was seeing unable to forget this. When they all began to go forward as being united, then his same lawyer begins to pursue them again. Now they speed up their car and they avoid them while punching and they drive. Now this Adams family goes to such a restaurant where a fashion show was going to be held today. Adam suggested his daughter participate in this show. She was not willing. Then she throws a paint on the other participant girl in aggression, but it is not disliked by her parents and they begins to make her smile there. There is also that lawyer. He was not recognizing them at first because of their disguised appearance, but he has recognized them. Wednesday asks her father here, why is the man after us? Her father tells her he has come business problem and he yearns to take tax from us. One more strange fact is noticed here that Adam's servant and that lawyer's assistant stare each other as they have some connection between them in past. Now Wednesday's uncle is seen whose hands were transforming into the tentacles. On the other side, that cousin of Wednesday who had come here to make her understand is called by Wednesday's grandmother. Reach at Adam's house, he begins to reach there in a private airplane. On the other side, Wednesday is seen who has hanged lawyer topsy-turvy after catching, and she also grabs his cell phone from him. She watches a scientist video in it. Then she comes to know that she is the daughter of the scientist. When scientist had seen her at the fair for the first time, then he had recognized her as she is his daughter. So he sends lawyer to her. Wednesday is contacting that scientist through a call. Scientist tells her that I have conducted all research and I know that you had been misplaced with some else, that you are my daughter. Wednesday also say that I will also detect. Later I will tell you. Wednesday pulls the strings of hair of her parents' father Adam and she checked the DNA test through it. DNA of both are not matched. Then Wednesday come to know that she is not their daughter. Then she leaves the house writing a letter to her mother. Their servant is also with her. They were going to visit the scientist. They take a lift from some bike riders on the way who lift them to California where the scientist lives. Contrarily, Adam's family had also awareness. Where is the scientist? Because the lawyer had taken the name of California. So they also moved toward it. So Wednesday may be taken back. When scientist notices that Wednesday has visited his house, he feels excitement. He makes her meet his wife and son. Wife is looking like flamingo while daughter's face resembles pig. Now scientists began to prove it shown DNA reports. Look, Wednesday, you are my own daughter. Wednesday also trusts in it. Adam's family soon arrives there. He tries to call Wednesday, but she forbids. On the other side, Wednesday's brother named Pugsley is taking meal with scientist's daughter. Then he noticed that girl has transferred into a pig. He is moved to his parents in fear, whom he noticed so dejected. Pugsley had brought that flamingo birds and that pig along with him, who had transformed into animal at all. All are shocked seeing it. Then scientist also comes there. Scientist says there is no need to be worried. They are the animal and I want to transform them into the human being. I am also conducting experiment on them but of no avail. Now everyone has understand the planning of this scientist here. When he observed Wednesday at the science fair and also witnessed her experiment, then he understood that he wants to transfer the animal into human through her help. Mr. Adam warns him in fury. When scientist comes to know that nothing can happen now, then he knocks three of them out and he returns to his laboratory. Wednesday is working on her experiment, which had been accomplished 100%. As how could be animal transferred into human or human to animal? Scientists show her 3 glass chamber here, in which his family is locked. It means Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Pugsley. There is also a green liquid here. Scientist says you can press the button so they may transfer into animals. Then we can earn a lot of money while turning them into rare species. Then Wednesday stops and she says, what may happen? They have brought me up from my childhood and I still consider them my family. I will not do it all. Then scientist himself presses the button. After this, there is started a reaction there. Wednesday calls her servant who reaches there, but the scientist is also calls his servant. They reach toward each other while running so they may fight. But what is this? They embarrass each other. It is known as they were companion of each other in the prison. Now they had recognized each other. It happened so good that the fight may be prevented. They mutually decide that they will rescue Adam's family. Then lift the scientist and move him and throw toward the glass chamber where Adam's family is locked. The glass tubes are damaged and Adam's family come outside, but but the same liquid is fallen on that scientist. As a result, he is converted into a strange chicken and he is moving forward to attack them. At the same time, the octopus tentacle stops him, who was actually the uncle of Wednesday. The quarrel is started between octopus and the chicken, but they are standing pugaciously that chicken is going to fall on him. Meanwhile, that big girls rescue him after coming there, but she falls into that liquid mistakenly, which was flowed from the glass. Later, octopus come upward while throwing that chicken too. Wednesday's uncle condition is worsened here. Before he dies, Wednesday uses the blood of her uncle while transfusing and conducting experiments. Then he is recovered again. That big girl is also seen, who is transferred into a human after being wetted into that liquid. Pugsley is excited witnessing it, and Adam was very excited getting back his daughter, and he embarrasses her, and they all decide to return to their house. They witness as they come back that Wednesday grandmother and Adam's that cousin who had gone to hurt them. They have arranged a great party. They greet them while dancing and singing. All love the way of their greeting. At the same time, Wednesday goes to her father and says, I am feeling regret that I told all of you that you are not my family. But father, I am not getting one point. When I checked the DNA from the string of your hair, why did it not match with me? Then Adam shows, look, it is a wig. It's revealed here that those were not Adam's real hair, and Wednesday is the daughter of them. And the movie complete on this scene. It was wished that explanation has been liked. You stay with us, stay connected, and thanks for watching.